Positive words, positive choices. So, today I'm going to talk about being an only child and what that means. I'm not sure where it's going to take me, but as a kid, I remember never really thinking about it. It's like I was an only child. I did everything by myself in my house. My parents were my best friends. It wasn't a problem. When I got older, I realized that I always needed time to myself. And I was always amazed that other people, not everyone, I should say, needed that. Like I was with people who were fine, hanging out all day with me, going to bed, waking up, doing it all over. But I always felt like I had to take time basically from my sleep to make up for, to add to just being alone. Like I would always sacrifice sleep to get that extra alone time at night. Um, and I feel like I still do that. I don't know if that's from being an only child. It definitely feels like it probably does. But my main point here is that the hardest part about being an only child, I think, is that when you lose your parents. Because I see, a lot of, say, my friends and family that have brothers and sisters. And when they lose their parents, they still have that on the same level with them relationship, right? Um, so like that's the one thing I realized that I lost. When you lose your parents, there's nothing above you and there's nothing on the same level with you anymore. And there's only, well, not only, but you have your kids and your grandkids, which is awesome. Thank God. Thank God I have that. I mean, some people don't have that. I mean, that would be really hard to deal with, losing your parents and then having, no kids. But I guess I'm saying is that, it is definitely a unique experience for only children that, now you're just kind of stuck alone and you're almost like you're not responsible to anybody anymore. And I don't know that's not the right word, not being responsible to anyone. I mean, obviously I'm responsible to my kids, but you don't have to answer to anyone, I guess. Is that it? Like, I mean, I never felt like I had to answer to my mom directly, but it's always in the back of my mind. It still is, to be honest, my mom and my dad. I feel like sometimes I do things and think, would my parents approve? Um, I always think that the job I have right now as a teacher, I never talk about like I don't like talking about my job at work, but what I do now, my parents would be super proud of me. They would love what I'm doing right now. Um, More so than say my teaching jobs in the past. Uh, but yeah, it's a weird experience to have no one on your level, no one above you. You just kind of adrift. But all right, be nice to each other. Be kind. Get a dog if you can take care of it. Dogs are the best. Look at this guy. Give me a kiss.